Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so painful that we have a president and bunch of leaders from the local to the federal level who care less about the sufferings and the pains in the land. A lot of people have been dying and many more will still die. Not because they should have died, but they are dying as a result of the draconian and satanic policy of this administration. Yet, many of you came out in your drone to support this government, believing that the man that you voted for has a blueprint that can lead Nigeria into the promised land. After all, most of you came and deceived yourself that the blueprint of Lagos was designed by him, that is a master planner. So far, so good. Over 9 months now, we don't know any plans that the government has got. All they do is to dance and embrace every policy from IMF, every policy from the World Bank. They embrace it, and your people are dying in their drowns. Mothers can no longer feed their babies anymore, and husbands are beginning to jettison their responsibility and run out of their homes because they don't have the means to take care of their family. Why? Because the government came in. Instead of him to alleviate the sufferings of the people, he elevated the pains of the people. And he said, let them breathe, let them breathe. And he's the one that is choking Nigerians now. Mr. President, with all due respect, I know probably you're not aware that some of your people are planning to be arresting most of us who speak against you. That we should not say that your government is not working. And you have some set of unguided and unprincipled ministers who have the tenacity. The Minister for Agriculture has the tenacity and the guts to tell Nigerians that importation of food is not an option. Mr. You better keep your mouth shut. I mind the use of my language because I try not to be rude to elders. But Mr. Minister of Agriculture, I beg of you. I know you are wicked. Your heart is blind and black. Don't tell us that opening for our border will not be an advantage to Nigeria. You are deceiving the president that opening of border is not an option, that we should produce what we need to eat. For God's sake, Buhari did it, and what was the after effect of that? This must be technically and logically planned for. You don't just come and take a policy out and expect that you are going to achieve success without having a panacea, without having a solution to cushion the effect of your policy. Our president seems to be clueless, not knowing what to do part-time. Even the central bank governor seems to be lost. The economic team seems to be lost, and nothing is working in the land. Things are increasing by the day. To make matter worse, this Dangote also is a very wicked man in this country. Dangote also is one of the banes, one of the pains we have in Nigeria. From sugar to cement to flour, everything controlled by Dangote now is so inflated that you begin to wonder if this man is a true Nigerian. People are suffering, Mr. President. There's hunger in the land. The protest you are seeing now is just the tip of the iceberg. A lot is coming. Not your soldier, not your police, not the civil defense will be able to stop this, because the civil defense, the soldiers, the police, they are also hungry. A time will come. They also will face the bar of the gun on you if you fail to do the right thing. Nobody seems to be happy anymore in this country. Even the rich, they are feeling the heat and the storm of your draconian policy. And what do you even intend to achieve in this policy? Even if your policy is so harsh and bad, but the people understand by time that this is what we tend to achieve. You never told Nigerians what you want to achieve with your policy. There's no clear-cut plans. All you do, you just follow the policy and the ideas of IMF and the World Bank. That will not work in African settings. And your minister has the guts to tell you that opening for border is a no-no, and you also embrace that. What kind of leader are you? Can you tell your son Sheyi to feed on 50,000 per month? If you cannot do it, tell your wife to feed with 100,000 per month. You see the effect. These are what some people are feeding with, 30,000 per month, and a bag of rice is 82,000. What about beans? What about oil? What about tomatoes? How do you expect people to live? Are you going to govern over dead bodies, or what do you want to achieve? Your wealth you have gotten in life is not enough for you, Mr. President. For crying out loud, what kind of government is this? And I don't blame our leaders. I don't blame the government in power. You guys put them there. And I know some of you are so gullible that come 2027 again, you still put them there. If someone can act like this first time, what will you do in second time? The way the country is going, if it keeps on going in that proportion, something drastic is going to happen for the end of the year. You don't need a prophet to tell you. Until Wednesday I come on board, don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to hit the share button. I see you definitely very soon.